Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, trying to fix the bugs for you, I promise. Apparently I have to run in safe mode for OBS. I don't know if that's good for the internet or not, but hey, we'll find out. Any whoosies, as you see there, the 2018 Bruins, 2014 Oilers. We'll get you some action here, I promise.
This one versus Edmonton with the strength of their power play. Boston wants to be stingy in that regard, have to be disciplined. They've taken too many penalties as of late.
Right, Barbershop, I agree.
Here's what you were talking about, Louis. December 18th in Beantown.
Listen,
Although the other guy the Oilers were going after as well, Lyon, he's also unavailable as he's hurt.
He returns the favor and a beautiful pass Ryan Nugent-Hopkins does to McDavid. That point says it all. That was right on the tape, sent him in, and they did not look back after
Next year, maybe, Jay. Next year. There's no more goalie trades being made this year, guys. Like I can guarantee and promise you that. Like, the Oilers are done with the goalie trades. They're good with what they have. They're not the Colorado Avalanche who shot their shot and were out in round 1. I'm sorry, round 2. My bad. Don't shortchange them. The round 2 never done. Colorado Avalanche only win 1 cup in the history of McKinnon-Makar greatness. But everybody seems to think they're this great offensive, great powerhouse team. 2 rounds is all they've done outside of 1 cup run, but hey, hang your hat on that, I guess.
By the way, Louis has got 2 more tonight. He's up to 34.
This period brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law.
For Chris Knobloch and the Oilers in this one tonight, Jack, it's important not to get bogged down in the fact that the Boston Bruins are trying to break a 6-game losing streak, play their game. And, you know, out of the break, they've had a tough game against the Flames, a nice win versus the Winnipeg Jets, and want to continue the winning ways. But for me, and something he said this morning...
Again, Colorado beating up on the weak Central teams, but hey, it only matters when the Oilers beat up on weak Pacific Coast teams, right?
They'll have to be fast to pucks and quick with their passes.
Simon on the forecheck, a blast by Laura does not make its way through. Shot to the corner and taken and cleared by Spencer Stastny. Louis alluding to that game in Winnipeg, and really, I mean, Chris Knobloch called it a top 3 performance for Calvin Pickard as an Oiler. Edmonton gave up a season high.
Ingram versus Swayman tonight, by the way, guys.
I mean, just a terrific effort by him. He was the difference. First star in that game. I don't think anybody had him any more than that. Terrific performance. But they did keep him to the outside for the most part, but when the shots did come through, he was there to make the save.
Hammers Lindholm, a shot from distance that was blocked. The ricochet in the corner. Darnell Nurse up the left-hand side for Jack Roslovic. Once again, centering the 3rd line. And tonight he scored a power play goal for the 2nd unit in the win over Winnipeg on Monday, and that turned out to be the game winner.
So you're seeing this already early on, Boston Bruins forecheck, and that's something Chris Knobloch talked about this morning. They're going to get on you. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to close things off, and they're relentless. For Edmonton, as I said, those skates have to be moving to get back the pucks as quick as possible, and passes have to be tape to tape.
Louis, your son no longer plays for
Call
Boston.
against Darnell Nurse and the Oilers.
Yeah, never fun being in a losing streak. That's 6 games, and any losing streak for that matter. These guys are ultra competitive. They understand it. But again, you have to put the helmet on, put the skates on, go to work and try and grind yourself out of that. The Bruins are a team that pride themselves on that. But, you know, I watched them in warm-up, right? I always kind of watch to see how a team is responding. This is an older team that knows how to kind of bring things together. It's been difficult this stretch. And looking for that breakout game for Edmonton, they don't allow it to happen, though. They don't want to be the team that Boston breaks out on.
Here's Frederick taking it ahead for Max Jones. Oilers got some bottom 6 production the other night in Winnipeg. Here's Spencer Stastny. He tried to turn that puck toward the middle, but it was well played. Lori with a backhand flip. Zaka did not get it out. A leaping Lori.
Yes, SS24.
Tried to get it inside to Henry. Double team. Freed it up. Eventually Henry off the boards. Stastny rolled across to Embers. Anderson, a shot off the back foot. And tipped by Frederick, glances off the pads of Swayman.
Good work down low to get that puck back by Frederick. Just stay in the battle. Eventually that shot from the blue line. I thought Stastny had an opportunity, Jack. Sharp angle shot early on. Have not registered a shot on that. Slashing coming here.
Slashing Elias Lindholm. Shattered the twig of Edmonton.
Hey, Oilers get a power play. What do you know?
Snap out of a 6-game slide. The one thing you don't want to do is put the Oilers on the power play.
Yeah, no, I mentioned it.
Nice little power kill for the Oilers.
Boston has to be more disciplined than what they've been as of late. And right here, just coming down aggressively on the stick by Lindholm, and it shatters.
All right, folks, let me go turn the light on.
Right here, bring this puck
Hopefully I
to the
fixed the
net.
bugs.
Maybe it bounces out, maybe it goes in, maybe it's a sharp rebound. Here's a little wrister by Emerson that has some eyes, and a good job by Frederick right in front of his old teammate Swayman, trying to get a
Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, guys. I tried to be on about 10 minutes ago. I thought I'd come on 5-10 minutes early, talk about the Team Canada game, and my computer decided, hey, bud, let's have a crash party. Oilers are on power play.
McDavid to Draisaitl. Middle of the ice to Hyman. McDavid. Draisaitl with 11 power play goals. Second only to Wyatt Johnston. In front off the pads of Swayman. Nugent Hopkins and Bouchard round out the quintet. And it's Nugent Hopkins getting it to McDavid, but an aggressive Kastelik forced a tough pass. Corrali dumps it in. Not sure Edmonton didn't feel like there was some stick work
got
involved.
skate for sure. Took him down on the line. Good pressure though when it pays off. Can cost you that kind of pressure, but for Kastelik, he's able to corral that puck and put it down the ice.
Nugent Hopkins hard around the boards. Draisaitl trying to barrel his way in there against Hampus Lindholm and protect the puck in the same motion. He does, but Ustedinov dashes over. Hyman won't let him out, and Hyman will take a penalty. And that's going to be a hold.
That's
Ustedinov
garbage.
kept the feet moving.
That's garbage.
And he negates the back half of that Edmonton power play. We'll skate 4-on-4.
Seeing a really ultra-aggressive penalty kill here by the Boston Bruins, and this is the game plan here. They're going to attack every puck carrier and give Ustedinov a lot of credit here. The smaller guy in this battle, but he just protects the puck and continues to drive the legs, trying to get out of the zone. Here's Draisaitl down low, looks to thread this one through. Good stick to knock it away. Both Kastelik and McAvoy were there in the spot to not let that get through, holding the call on Hyman.
So now 4-on-4 with a penalty against Edmonton. The faceoff comes back down the ice. And Roslovic's going to take it against Casey Middlestat.
Well, Oilers are now going to kill a penalty.
Puck free off the draw to Zadorov. Inside, swept to Victor Arvidsson. Inside, and Lindholm on a chance off the side of the post. Time very close. The Bruins getting a look with Middlestat in tight. Arvidsson, after Lindholm blew a wheel, he didn't have a passing option, so he just threw it back behind the net. Roslovic takes over up to Evan.
We will discuss the Noah Philp move, as well as the Tomasak move, as well as the Mangiapane move that never happened. Puck goals and shots, save made by Swayman.
Forcing it towards center. Bruins a bit of a team in transition. Pastrnak fell down. Oilers will
Barbershop, you don't want to know the truth.
power play for a minute. Shot down the ice by Geekie off an Oilers stick.
And that's another penalty coming up against the Oilers and Connor Ingram. 2 minutes for delay a game.
And the referee right on it. This is a penalty against Edmonton and a 5-on-3.
Yeah, just a mental
5-on-3 for the Boston Bruins.
pressure comes after this one. Roslovic's going to serve this penalty, and it's the pressure once again we've talked about. And as this puck comes around, he plays a Pastrnak, points right away. It's really close. He's trying to wait, but as he fires this one through, they're saying that he dragged it through the corner.
That's horseshit. What?
Lengthy 5-on-3
5-on-3 for almost a whole minute.
5-on-3, 54 seconds. What a chance for Boston early. Oilers have played 17 games in a row where the team scores first wins. Here's Charlie McAvoy. Down low Saka. Inside stick lifted. Pastrnak looking on low. Shoots and a save by Ingram. Rebound Bouchard. You know Ingram dearly wants to make up for that mistake by being...
I'll let you know in the commercial break, bud.
Geeky down low. 25 goals on the season. Up top, McAvoy. Now Saka. Pasternak's got 15. A quiet year for him, comparatively offensively. Down low, he'll give it up. Quick shot, a save.
He did.
That's a good pass from Pastrnak to the...
Picard was the only reason why the Oilers beat the Jets. Now, and this is when I'm going to say the Oilers management needs to get out of the way of the coach. The Oilers want to see Ingram as much as possible. The ownership, the management group, not the ownership group, the management group. They want to see as much of Ingram as possible. Because they want to know if they can move Picard.
Zaka's got to move it here. McAvoy shoots, and that's wide. One penalty over, and Pastrnak scores. Came off the end balls of Pastrnak, I believe.
I got no words.
Year in regulation when they get the first goal. On the other hand, in the 19 games where they don't get the first goal, they've only won 3.
McAvoy and Saka get the assist.
Sent by the Bruins, who lead it 1-0. A shot by Castlick, and that's spun out of play by Connor Ingram. But the Boston Bruins have come in here, got 6 of the first 7 shots on net, and that
when you got a 5-on-3 there, bud, it helps. I don't know if he would have saved that or not. He wouldn't have put his team at a 5-on-3 disadvantage. You know what? How did Marner make Team Canada? I don't really care about Bennett. He doesn't deserve to be there. As far as Bedard, he's hurt. He doesn't deserve to be there. I'm more upset about the Hyman snub. Because not even 15 minutes after the call for Team Canada announcing their lines, the coaches were saying, now who's going to play with McDavid? Hey, dummies! You got a guy named Zach Hyman who could play with McDavid. Just a terrible take by Team Canada, put together by 2 idiots that love East Coast hockey. Like, I'm sorry, but you had the St. Louis Blues GM and the Tampa Bay Lightning coach. What did you fucking think was going to happen? They're going to snub every Oiler freaking possible. It was East Coast heavy team with favoritism. Blatant favoritism. Parenko's not there had it not been for his GM being the GM for Team Canada. Bennington's not there for it not being the GM. Cicerelli? Are you fucking kidding me, from Tampa? He deserves to be there more than Hyman? I disagree. I think Hyman getting snubbed over Bennett was insane. Bennett's had a couple good runs, but other than that, like, it boggles my mind who picks these teams. And they wonder why Team Canada might not win the gold medal again. Bouchard, I get the Bouchard thing. I'm not upset by Bouchard not going. But you didn't even think to add a Hopkins or a Hyman? More Hyman than anything else. You're going to see the Canadians get steamrolled. I disagree. I disagree. Bennett's built to get away with shit that he gets away with in the NHL. That he won't get away with in international hockey. And that's just a fact. He gets away with a lot of shit in the NHL because of who he plays for. And he'll get a 5 in a game, and he'll cost Team Canada. I'm just saying, like, we don't need that nonsense in international hockey. Considering this is going to be the last time you're going to see the players play in the Olympics.
Yeah, good question. After a little timeout reset, Sarah makes a one-timer, a new great chance for Zaka off the setup for Middlestate.
That's just my opinion. I don't like Sam Bennett as a human being. I don't like him as a hockey player. I think because the team he plays for, he gets away with a lot of dirty shit. Did he get away with it in Calgary? Oh, I don't think Martin should be on the team either. But
slot all of a sudden was a bit available again. Here's Hyman walking in. Shot. Deflected wide of swing. Rebound handled by
because of who the coach is. John Cooper seen a lot of Mitch Marner when he played for Toronto when he was a Tampa Bay coach. That's why he liked him. It's become who you know and not how good you are. Like, you honestly think Drew Doughty should be there? No, absolutely, that is laughable to me. But you honestly think Drew Doughty deserves to be there? But I'm not in charge of making the Team Canada roster. I'm just the guy that has to cheer for the Maple Leafs. I mean, I could have my allegiance move to Germany, but the World Juniors says anything, Germany's not going to be a very good team. I still don't feel that it's best on best. Oilers better wake up or it's going to be 2-3-0 before they even start playing.
Nice job to knock this one out of the air. Had to stick a foot off the ice on that wrister into the net and just shoveled it.
I got into it a little bit with the Oiler Nation guys about the Noah Philp thing.
There's a shot deflected high in the air, available, shot toward the net by Henrik.
Nice. Good on Canada. With 3 goals in the first period, that comes down to goaltending. Fair enough, Barbershop, but those 10 Oilers were all All-Stars. The Oilers, that was back in the day where you could put just an All-Star team of Oilers versus an All-Star team, and the Oilers would win. You could have the Edmonton Oilers versus the All-Star team, and the Edmonton Oilers would win back then. And I disagree with that. I disagree with that, Jay. I don't think Bennett should be in for Bedard. I don't even like the fact that what's his nuts is in. Reinhardt's in. Like, what do they honestly do besides rely on really good goaltending and dirty tricks to win playoff games? Just my humble opinion, I don't think Florida's as good as people think they are. Just like I know Colorado's not as good as they claim they are. I'll go on record right now telling you Colorado's out in round 2. If not round 1. I think the Pacific team that's in 8th place is going to surprise Colorado and probably beat them in 6. Because, yes, there's going to be 5 Pacific teams make the playoffs this year. 3 from the Central. Different style of hockey, though, Barbershop. That was an NHL, that was all NHL play, NHL officiating. That was all done by NHL, not the IIHF. That's why I'm saying different rules, boys, different rules. Dumb hotheads like that could cost you a tournament. I don't say what happened to Four Nations. That was an all-star game. Four Nations was an all-star game.
Get hurt, then he'll get a chance to replace them. He'll just cheer on Canada like the rest of us.
That game won between Canada and USA where they all fought, completely fucking scripted.
And he's really pushed, and no question he was in the conversation. Rightfully so.
Oilers better wake up. Shots are 8-5. 1-0 Boston. Ugh.
Here's that call, the pickoff, but
Figure this out.
an icing call against Edmonton, who trails 1-0 in this hockey game.
Pizza 73. Enjoy the Volcano Pizza today, featuring an eruption of peppercorn ranch dip. Order on game day. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, Jack, and as you mentioned, just the familiarity, too, with Connor McDavid. He's been his winger for years now and just knows how to play with him so effectively. Now, you're talking Team Canada here. There's a lot of different teams you could assemble together, and you would argue every single one of them. But Zach Hyman being credit, he drove all the way to that decision-making, and like you said, there's still a lot of time before the tournament. You never know what's going to happen in the next month, and opportunities could arise. You don't wish that on anybody. They've made their selection, and that's what it is.
I think Sweden's going to be a good team at the Olympics. Sweden, Chesnia.
Great shoulder save made by Ingram, and the rebound well played by Dresa up to Mangiapane. Now Hyman breaks it. Backhanded in front. That's
How's that not a hook on the hands?
just thrown carelessly into the corner from McDavid. Drop for Nurse, and now Hyman in front. Tipped by Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it right back. Angle one off the boards for Bouchard. Shot wide. Rebound Laurent.
No.
And the Bruins chip it up the right.
You give them a 5-on-3, like they're going to score on it.
When the Bruins last played the Oilers, they were playing for first place in the Atlantic that night. They lost to the Oilers 3-1. Now they're playing to avoid last place.
Happy New Year's to you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. We'll see you in the new year, buddy. Enjoy.
Colorado, Dallas, and Minnesota have run away and hit.
It is 8:03.
Sent down low by Pete for Pasternak. That's the only goal. Tried to center from Mitten. That was deflected.
Slowly but surely, we're going to start getting New Year's in Canada and USA.
Then back to David Pasternak. Zadorov. Taken against Savoy. A shot rattles wide on a deflection. Rebound Meek. Picked up in front. Pasternak one more time. Set up by Asimon, who now camps out in front. Pasternak in tight. Minton. And Asimon can't create another chance.
Icing against the Oilers.
Good
God.
Against Edmonton.
Well, David Pasternak's given his team a 1-0 lead in this one, and a lot of conversations. Hasn't gotten
That's offside.
but he is climbing this ladder right here for most goals by Czechia-born players. Only one away now from
New Year's, same old me.
a long ways away from Jaromir Jagr, but he's making a dent in it, that's for sure, with his 407th career goal in this one so far tonight.
Yes, Renegade, it does.
When you're in a losing streak, you're the top
Which is pretty
scorer,
cool.
he's the one that everybody
If you live in Hawaii, you can say you're the last person to celebrate.
balance out the scoring, maybe give him a little different.
Here's a chance for McDavid streaking in. Canada denied. Jeremy Swayman, he went to the same move he did shorthanded in Boston. And this time, Swayman comes up with the save to keep his team in front.
That's exactly what he
Yeah.
did. It was a shorthanded goal, the breakaway, and he went to the backhand and was able to wrap it around the left pad of Swayman this time. Nice little chop pass right here in the middle of the ice to send him in. and he is gone. Fake, and then wrap around, and this time Swayman was pretty quick to get this pad down and extend it all the way to the post.
If you're Mangiapane, what do you do?
Exactly where that puck was, but he makes the save.
We showed you the replay where he scored about, 8 minutes ago. That one, Swayman makes the save.
And this is a serious question. If you're Mangiapane, what do you do?
That we've seen exactly one time in the last 30 years.
You know you haven't been playing well for the Oilers. They know you haven't been playing well.
Prior to that, no one's got 33.
You haven't flat out requested a trade, but your agent has been given permission to talk to teams. And you've given the Oilers permission to talk to teams. That's a slew foot not called. Hey, I guess if you're in East... Oh, no, it was called. Power play coming up for the Oilers.
Call coming, 6-skater Honest McDavid. Draisaitl locates him and drops it to Connor McDavid. Roslovic and Podkolzin in front of the net. Draisaitl bottled up by Lindholm. And the Oilers will reload here with 5.5 to play. In the first period where they have shot 10-5. Roslovic walks in. Edmonton looking for the equalizer. Podkolzin curls into McDavid back in front. And that was picked off by Lindholm. And now the Oilers to their second power play of the...
Now, like I said, let's say you're the Oilers. This is where you have me, Renegade. This is where you have me. There was a trade. And I hate to say this, because Mangiapane really is a good human being. There was a trade that was very much in the works. And the team that the trade was going to happen to, the coach didn't know the situation, played the player that was supposed to be in said trade, player got hurt. Trade, null and void, wasn't made official, wasn't announced. But there is a trade going to happen for Mangiapane to an East Coast team. He wants to go back to the Eastern Conference. The Oilers want him back in the Eastern Conference. So yes, there's talks between the Oilers and many East Coast or Eastern Conference teams. I can't say East Coast. Yeah, trade fell through because player got hurt. Tips be the breaks, guys. That is why if you think that one of your players is involved in trade speculation as a coach, even the GM could have said, hey, you're kind of resting this game, but I don't know who that lands on. All I know is that, yes, trade was an hour away from happening. He could also scream.
Catapulted themselves up to the top position. Since November 29th, they have been on fire.
Draisaitl winning the face-off.
Oh, that is awesome.
Coming in.
Hey, how's it going, Mun?
Goals in their last 15. And an 8-game power play goal streak. Here's Draisaitl up to Bouchard, and now McDavid. Slide step to his left, and again.
Slashed again on McDavid's skate, wrist, stick, no call. But yet McDavid does it one time and the arm goes up.
Twice in that spot, and he's got away with it. He's the kind of guy that can make you look silly if you're aggressive, but Castle that gave him credit, maybe a triple in the first one, but that was a good stick check.
That wasn't. He slashed him on the hands. Come on, Louis.
Sauce across, quick shot. Tried to threaten through to Draisaitl, too much traffic. Mitten got a stick on it. Here's McDavid, who was set up on that breakaway moments ago by Matthias.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Barbershop.
Pass deflected, and the Oilers need to reload here halfway through the penalty on McAvoy. Draisaitl to McDavid. Beats Lindholm to the net, and off by Swayman. And then by Aspero. One-timer Bouchard, double redirection. Nugent Hopkins can't get there. McDavid walked right through Lindholm and Aspero. Now short side, a couple of bids by Draisaitl. Both stopped by Swayman. Was having a heck of a first first period. McDavid had it knocked away. Got it back from Draisaitl.
Holy hook in the hands. You can see the stick.
McDavid takes it to the hole. Up to Bouchard. Draisaitl hole. One timer this time. McDavid fanned, then shoveled it off the pads of Swayman.
It's almost like the refs are scared to call that 5-on-3 against Boston. Fucking scared to call it.
Make an NHL roster this season.
I don't wanna.
Bruins withstand
In the middle of shit.
Savoy to Ekholm, shoveled around the boards. 2 shots freighted to Edmonton on that power play. Here's Adam Henrique. The Oilers still trailing by a count of 1-0. Nurse mishandled. And now Kastelik, a little burst of speed down the right-hand side. To take it to the hole. Shot off the pad. Smart play, but a big kick out by Ingram. Trying to trigger an offensive attack the other way. Savoy out of the reach of Roslovic, reeled in by Pasternak.
It's Grant Fuhr there. Aggressively.
That was. He was looking to trigger something. He nearly did. Emerson hog-tied by Lori, and now Pasternak on the counter. Fired it into the corner, and that gamble did not pay off. He was hoping Minton might be able to squeeze through, but no, it's icing against the Bruins.
Well, chances around Swayman here on this rush.
That sounds like a you guy.
It's just putting it back through. That's exactly what he does. He throws it back.
Sounds like a you problem. Stanky? That sucks. But yes, guys, it's... Ugh.
Now, a reminder, those are... Dennis Lindholm's played in this league a long time. McDavid roared by
Ugh.
Well, sometimes you expect the move, and sometimes just let the puck go through. I mean, I don't know how he does any of it at that speed, but he does.
Spencer Stastny.
/1/2, hook 1, hook 2. Ref, you're looking right at Pasternak. Like you're looking right at him. Cross-check 1, cross-check 2. My name is Pasternak. I'm allowed to fuck you. Like you gotta be fucking kidding me with that crap. Like I said, certain players in this league are allowed to do whatever they want to do.
6 years of Bruin. Chipped up the left-hand side. You've got Steves on the Lindholm. Gathering himself over the line. Victor Arvidsson. Poised and patient with the puck middle stand. Shot stop.
Boston up 2-0. What a fucking joke. I'm sorry, but call a fucking penalty against 88 Boston.
Absolutely clutch ones, including one on that man, Connor McDavid. And there's
Such a
no player
joke.
better in the league right now than Connor McDavid.
Well, you said it earlier, Jack, that for Swayman, he might need a game like this to get his team out of it.
McDavid again, and that was chopped up and out by Hyman. Saucer across by McDavid, but the Oilers failed to finish.
Ask your doctor for Wegovy.
Because Bowman and Jackson are told they hadn't. It's. They're trying to see what they have in Connor Ingram. And I told you guys it's nothing. I told you guys from the jump that Connor Ingram is nothing. Trading Stuart Skinner was the biggest fucking dumbass decision.
That speedy attack.
Off the draw, Nugent Hopkins to McDavid up top for Darnell Nurse.
You people should be fucking ashamed of yourselves.
Shot by Bouchard, dropped by Swayman. And he's able to cover. Swayman will spill a few. And there's one where he does, but was able to come back and stop Nugent Hopkins in front.
A little more of a presence here for Edmonton in front of him as well. He has dropped a few right in front of him, but it's been the Boston Bruins that have been able to clear the way. This is a good job by Hyman. Get yourself into the spot. You're out.
Oh, they do. They just don't want to overplay Picard.
And watch Swayman have to battle over top to
They don't want to overplay him and have him.
It hits him. I don't know if he knows it's coming, so he's just following it.
That's why you have Stuart Skinner, folks. Guy could play 55 games a year for you. Never gets hurt.
Whack at it. Now you've got McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman out there who centers. And this time it's McDavid. Did that hit iron? Stayed out. McAvoy to center and banks it in deep. That was really close. Here's Nurse. Up to Bouchard, 45 seconds. Draisaitl to Hyman. McDavid in the middle, cuts to his left, to the net. What a move!
Zach Hyman with the goal. Connor McDavid with the fucking work. 2-1.
I realize that's a bold statement. He's never played better than December 2025.
McDavid and Draisaitl get the assists.
He does so much work with the hands.
Draisaitl to the net, denied by Swayman. Bruins continue to lead chances.
Good job to come back and take him away, not allowing him to see that rebound. I believe it was Pete.
Burst my Hyman. Jesus.
Rather, for Boston's peak years, the Bruins.
Yeah. Yeah, I love to see it.
These chances.
Canada up 5-4. Good God. What a shootout.
Bid from a sharp angle that stopped by Ingram with 5 seconds to go.
2-1 after 2. No, I think this is the best we've seen Connor McDavid in a short stretch. But without getting too far ahead of ourselves. It's 2-1 after 2. Boston had a 5-on-3 power play, which they capitalized on. Pasternak scored, assisted by McAvoy, and Sacro 1-0. Oilers get a power play. They do nothing on it. Middlestat scores shortly after, assisted by Arvidsson, because, of course, and Lidholm. Hyman gets his 12th of the year, assisted by David Draisaitl 2-1. I'll be back. I got to go put a baby to bed. Baby, 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 oh, baby. Now, yes, without ruining anything. Without ruining anything. McDavid becomes the third player to have 150 points in a calendar year 4 times. This is the 4th time in his career he has done it. The other two, to be ahead of him, Wayne Mother-you-know-what Gretzky did it 11 times, and Mario Lemieux did it 5 times. If McDavid does this again next year, January to December, 150 points from January to December. And this is regular season only. This is regular season only. This isn't including playoffs. Regular season only. He will tie Mario Lemieux. He does it 2 years from now again. He will only be behind Wayne Gretzky. That's pretty damn good company. You're not wrong, man. He is a generational player. And there's no doubt about it. Like, there's no maybes. But yeah, just some more useless information that I have on the top of my head just stored for random occasions. Out of town scoreboard, because there's a few games that happened today. Some games that happened yesterday we'll talk about. Yesterday, the Washington Capitals beat the New York Rangers 6-3. Oh, that was today. My bad. Yesterday, the Penguins, Stu Skinner gets his first win with the Pittsburgh Penguins and an awesome-looking helmet to boot. 5-1 over the Hurricanes. The Montreal Canadiens beat the Florida Panthers 3-2 in overtime. The Toronto Maple Leafs blank the New Jersey Devils 4-0. The New York Islanders beat the Chicago Blackhawks 3-2 in a shootout. The Philadelphia Flyers stomp the Vancouver Canucks in the ground 6-3. Now today, Washington beats the Rangers 6-3. The Nashville Predators beat the Vegas Golden Knights 4-2. The Tampa Bay Lightning stormed back to beat the Ducks 4-3 in overtime. The San Jose Sharks hold off. The Minnesota Wild beat them 4-3 in a shootout. Detroit Red Wings beat the Winnipeg Jets 2-1. New Jersey Devils beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-2. 4-1 Buffalo over Dallas with 5 minutes left to go in that third period. In the second period, with about 10 minutes left to go, Colorado 5, St. Louis nothing. After 1, Calgary 1, Philadelphia nothing. After 1, Bruins 2, Oilers 1. Tomorrow, the Capitals play the Senators. The Mammoth are playing against the Islanders. The Canadiens play the Hurricanes. The Kings, Lightning, Red Wings, Penguins, Jets, Maple Leafs, Stars, Blackhawks, Predators, Kraken. And New Year's Day, all outdoor game. Although it's not an outdoor game. There's a roof over your head right there. Gary, you idiot. Rangers, Panthers, 6 o'clock. Outdoor game. The roof will be closed in Miami. Winter Classic, my fat ass. Anyways, the Golden Knights play the Blues at 1. The Ducks play the Wild at 8:30. The Kraken play the Canucks at 8:30. Now that you get it, got it good and understood, enjoy. I'm sorry. You can't have a game called a Winter Classic in a baseball stadium with a roof over top of it. It just oxymoron. So yes, to that clown that thought that Colorado winning 1 cup in 30 years was great. Sorry, 2 cups because they won in 96. Is great over what the Oilers have accomplished. You're an idiot because you have no idea what you're talking about. They won a cup, but what have they done when they don't win a cup? Round 1, exit. Didn't make the playoffs. Round 1, exit. Round 2, exit. Round 2, exit. Round 2, exit. Didn't make the playoffs. Didn't make the playoffs. Didn't make the playoffs. Round 1, exit. The Colorado Avalanche have been in the league for 45 years, won 2 cups. Sorry, 3 cups. My bad. I better make it right. They won 3 cups. They won in 96, 2002, and 2023. Oilers have won 5 cups in that span. But you're right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And this guy also wanted to say, well, that's not true because Colorado wasn't a franchise. They haven't been a franchise for 45 years. Yes, dummy, they have been. They didn't get an expansion team. The Colorado Avalanche are not an expansion team. They're a team that existed before. Called the Quebec Nordiques, my friend. And if you don't think their history matters, then you don't know hockey. I love getting into it with Colorado Avalanche fans because they think their team is great and amazing. But when you actually look at the minutia and the actual stats of how good their team isn't, it starts to hurt their feelings a lot. Sure, this year they're a great team this year. Who have they beaten? A lot of weak Central teams is who they've beaten. St. Louis, Nashville, Winnipeg, Chicago. But I digress. Oilers got to learn how to pick it up here. They outshot the Boston Bruins 15-12, but it started out 8-1. Oh. Yeah, I agree, Barbershop. I agree. So I'm glad I have 3 TVs. I can switch back and forth to what I want to watch. USA got trounced today, though, eh? USA got them boots taken to them by Team Sweden in the World Juniors. 5-4 Canada over Finland in the second intermission there, guys, if anybody cares. Shots are 23 for Canada. 12 for Finland. Damn. Finland, man, just taking advantage. Taking advantage of the opportunities. You're not wrong, though, eh? You're not wrong. Darren Drager, dude. Like, Jesus, Murphy. Taja Ginla, man. He looks so much like his dad. He's going to do wonders for Utah, guys. I'm almost worried about that Utah Mammoth team coming up in a couple of years. Utah Mammoth are going to be a team that are going to be a force in that Central Division. That 30-year-old Nathan McKinnon is going to slow down, and that Colorado team's not going to look very good in the next couple of years. You're not wrong, Nick. You're not wrong. Oh, he's got that same penciled in stash that his dad had at his age too. I was at the outdoor rink the other day. That was fun. I need a longer stick. Yeah, they're getting cooked. The Blues are just not a very good hockey team. Just not a very good hockey team at all. Yeah, I was out there for a good hour. Need a longer stick. I was hunched over way too much, and it felt awkward trying to shoot. So I'm gonna have to go to a secondhand store or a cheap place that sells cheap hockey sticks that are about 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", crammed in my Fiat. My money doesn't jiggle jiggle, it folds. Red, red wine. It is New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's to everybody out there in the world today. I will be having a celebratory drink with you after the game. Win, lose, or draw. We're going to take a swig of the vodka. I understand it just because I'm a player too. As if I was just a pure goalie, I could care less about it. But I understand as a player. I think my player stick has a 4 lie. It's just the angle of the blade. How much of the blade touches the ice when you're holding it? It's nonsensical at best. We are underway in the third period. Canada, Finland, 5-4. Canada. Finland on the power play. Ooh, that was a pretty good move.
Junior team in Brantford, Lechego, penalty killer.
But if he's going to be in the NHL, he'll likely play a role like this.
Right.
Third line penalty killer, speed demon from Lechego.
Brought down the hill and no shots in that power play for the Finns. Poked out by Misa, played back to center ice, and chipped in by Calto.
I honestly have to find my alcohol, to be truthfully honest with you.
Up to center ice for Gilla. Tap that back down to the Canadian zone and inches it back to pick it up. Snapped ahead by Danford from Misa. Misa got a piece of that, so there's no icing.
Oh, icing. Just Finland touched it. Good lord.
So he has a longer reach than you think. But yes, it is a power play here for Edmonton coming up. So a quick start for
Oilers get a power play to start the second period.
Opportunity early on here on a fresh sheet of ice for Edmonton to try and move this around. And that head shake right there from Young Mitten says it all. You don't want to take too many penalties against Edmonton. This is their third opportunity. They've killed off Boston as the first two.
Minute gone by in the second period. Oilers have a chance to get the game even. Won their last two on New Year's Eve by scores of 7-2 and 4-1. McDavid gets it back from Draisaitl. It slid through to
Goal needs to happen here, though.
to Bouchard. Now McDavid centering pass save on Lyman by Swen.
Another hooking call not called. Again, if he can get away with it.
Draisaitl a shot blocked.
Big Zadorov.
Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl up top, Bouchard. And then back to Leon Draisaitl. Survey elected to keep it on his stick. Toward the net, McAvoy got a piece. Draisaitl fell down, clubbed down the right-hand side again. Kastelik able to get there first.
Yeah, he's been a real solid penalty killer here in this one for sure. He has been all year for the Bruins. Tough, but banging some goals is going to provide that energy, but an excellent penalty killer. A few times he's made the play to get it down the ice.
Nugent Hopkins back to Bouchard. Open Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard swung it back. Nugent Hopkins feeds McDavid to the net. Checked away by Swayman. Hard rim and out by Lindholm.
Good decision by Lindholm, too, after that drive by McDavid right into the blue paint. Instead of trying to go back on the backhand side, he zips it across grade, and that goes down the ice 200 feet. If he would have gone the other way, Draisaitl and Bouchard were taking that away.
Exactly, they were overloaded. Here's Roslovic breaking into the shot off the rush, and a save was still 25 seconds left on the Oiler man advantage. And remember, Roslovic scored from about that spot on Monday in Winnipeg.
Yeah, good shot, good save. Some heavy action here right out of the gates for Edmonton. They're bringing it to the net.
No
Here's
goal
Hyman.
on a power
I
play.
like this. Get the inside position, get the stick down. He kind of whacks the stick of Zadorov first to make sure that he doesn't get a piece of it. And then gets a good redirection. McDavid tries to drive this one right through. And Strong on the stick was peaking, and Swayman stands his ground.
Chipped up the boards and out by Savoy. Reload coming for the Edmonton Oilers. Savoy to Henry. 10 seconds on the power play as he hits the line for Roslovic. Now Savoy will wrestle it free on his backhand, directs to Nurse. Power play over. Here's a deflected shot right to Roslovic. And this one he misses up high, carried off the plexi all the way into the Oilers zone. Trying to protect was Nurse. Run off the puck. Centering pass comes inside to Mitten. Can't make a play. And it's Savoy. A long toss to Nurse. Redirected back toward Pasternak. He'll carry it in. Kuznetsov fills the lane. Cross Seamer. Shot. And a save made on Espero in the puck. Eventually corralled by Connor Ingram.
Brick by brick. Banner by banner. Coventry Homes. Never done building.
That's Savoy with a nice defensive play. Puts this across the Darnell Nurses. He tries to kick it to himself. Just gets a little ahead of him, and it's a transitional play. Pasternak finds Aspero late, and he gets a pretty darn good shot here with a lot of traffic in front of Connor Ingram. He's got to make this save jumping in the middle. Was Mitten, I believe.
Load up for the Bruins here, Louis, with Pasternak on Lindholm and Yankees. Yeah. This is interesting because, quite frankly, we didn't call Morgan Geeky's name a ton in that first period. So Pasternak coming out here. Maybe it's just a spot shift the way Edmonton does.
Trying to get something going here, right? After a penalty kill. Similar to what Edmonton does to load up, but just trying to get a little bit of momentum back as they're sensing maybe Edmonton coming out this second period. He's creating a couple chances early. Drew the penalty kill. Put the big boys on the ice.
Geeky got one shot off, takes another, and that was blocked. He's got the hardest shot in the NHL. It was timed more than 103 miles an hour this season.
Well, you don't realize, too, if you don't know Morgan Geeky, he's a big kid. Like, he's a big guy. He's a big family. All the brothers are big. shot. It's technique, but he uses a lot of power too to generate that momentum on the shot.
Icing Boston.
He's had it, Jack. You know, you and I had a long conversation before the game about Geeky. He's had this shot through his career. We've seen it in spurts on the other teams that he's played for, Carolina and Seattle. You know, you sometimes find a home and you take off, and that's what's happened for Morgan Geeky. Nobody has scored more goals in the year 2025 than Morgan Geeky.
They had a big fuck you Oilers run, but ever since that, nothing. Nothing.
It's the most even strength goals. 40 as compared to McKinnon's 30.
There you go. Yeah.
Nurse to Bouchard. Sorry, we just got to keep the McKinnon count. McKinnon and McDavid need their own
But the
counters.
fact you're talking about him in the same sense as Nathan McKinnon is outstanding, and good on him. Following up a 30-goal year last year.
McDavid, a wraparound, and Lindholm might have saved something there as he had Draisaitl on the back doors. Edmonton loads up here. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Cross ice, that's deflected into the Oiler bench.
Well, here's a dynamic duo now with Geeky.
They're really trying to say that McKinnon is better than McDavid.
Second only to
Holy
McDavid,
fuck, you guys are
Draisaitl. So that
daft.
just goes to show you the scoring
It's not even close.
that they can put into the net, those two guys. And both right-handed shots. You know, you talk about one-timers, Jack. And Morgan Geeky, David Pastrnak has even said that his one-timer's better than his. It's hard to believe because David Pastrnak's one of the best one-timers in the league as well. But two of the best from that right side, Ovechkin would be in that mix. Stamkos is still there for me as well. Draisaitl for Edmonton's on the left-hand side, being a left-hander, right-hand side one-timers. But it's a dying art. You can rip that puck. There's always an opportunity you're going to get on a power play and be able to score.
Hampus Lindholm able to thread it through to Saka. On to Arvidsson. A backhand. He was forced.
There's the Arvidsson we all know and don't love.
Cross ice to Saka. Picked off.
But power play coming up for the Boston Bruins.
I think he's tapping this one in. I mean, this is for Arvidsson. He's already got Ingram beat here. Again, a transitional play. Nice pass up the ice. It's knocked down partially, but still gets through.
That's not a call.
Little sauce pass right on the money.
I'm sorry, but if you let Pastrnak get away with everything he's done this game and you call that shit, fuck off.
24% this year, 8th in the league. It's tailed off lately. But Pastrnak, of course, scored a power play goal in the first period.
There's a 5-on-3 there, buddy.
Now it's 2-1 as Saka steps in. Pastrnak trying to give it to Geeky, and that was picked off by Savoy. Bruins have given up 5 shorties this year. Here's Savoy to Henry, one-timer and a
No, and that's he's also 2.5 years older. So he's played
body and off.
roughly 3 more years in the NHL than Connor McDavid has. He's got almost 200 more games played. I mean, come on, kid. Why are we even comparing these two?
A couple of years ago, scored 61. First Bruins
By the way, McDavid has more points and more playoff games played than Nathan McKinnon. But
rebound was blocked. Geeky unable to get it through. Gives it up, Saka. McAvoy, one-timer, Pastrnak, and then caromed off the glass. Geeky. McAvoy had it intercepted by Stastny.
Colorado's just one of those teams where people just seem to think they're better than they are just because they've got McKinnon and Makar.
That's where it hit him. Took the glove off immediately, but a good job to battle it out. By Stastny.
And Steve
I would hate to see what would happen if Colorado lost both McKinnon and Makar for 10 games like the Oilers lost Draisaitl and McDavid. At the tail end of last year, they didn't play for 13 games. But people forget that.
back to mid. Just 20 seconds now on the Boston power play. Bruins looking to extend the lead, but Savoy will jam it off the boards and out. Henrik bearing down on him. Swayman calmly
Was that a /2 ref? He slashed him on the
about
hands.
Swayman.
He hit the goalie.
If you don't have Pastrnak go off on a hat trick or 4-goal game, you're going to need your goaltender. Like Swayman to be the stopper. Here's a shot from distance that gets through Ingram. Arvidsson was at the side of the net.
as of late, but he just gets that puck to the net. And
Glad he traded away Stuart Skinner, guys.
Just as the power play had come to an end, so I believe it's an even strength goal. And 3-1 Bruins. Lindholm up the right-hand side.
Shots are 15-18 for the Oilers. 3-1 Boston.
Arvidsson will get a second assist, but the biggest thing he did on that goal was take the eyes away. Here's a chance for Castellan, but dug out by Hyman, and now McDavid breaks free. Draisaitl on the ice. McDavid trying to center it to Leon. It was tipped away and thrust back toward the Boston net by Ekholm, but the Bruins will jam it back in. Bouchard across, that's picked off by Castellan. He's had a nice game tonight for the Bruins.
12 minutes left to go in the second period. Boston's just...
you know, that's part of it. When you're aggressive, you're physical, you're going to take penalties, but he's been much more disciplined in this one and aggressive the same.
Protecting the puck, Steves drive from distance, that's wide from Lori, kept down low by Andrew Peak. Boston Bruins back on top, 3-1, shot from a sharp angle. Ingram able to kick it out. Another steal. Steves redirected. Andrew Peak missed the net. Hyman did not get it out. Steves will skate right around him. Fed along off the side of the net. Kiki up top. Peak a shot. That ricocheted wide.
Oh, I'm getting lit up on Oilers media right now.
11:20 to go.
Like, not me personally, but
3-1 Bruins. Shot Pasternak.
people I follow on media for, like,
Bruins have been in for nearly
Oilers stuff.
steal by Hyman. A little hold. I'm not sure they called it. And Hyman, when he tried to feed McDavid, the pass
I love it. I love reading these comments.
initially as they burst up ice.
Holy fuck.
There was a little bit of a don't get out of the way accidentally
Oh.
to try and slow McDavid down, but he still
Two-faced, fickle fans.
Here's Savoy in from the right-hand side. Back of the
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of them that are liquored. Right liquored.
Emerson. Janmark at the red. And that one struck McAvoy in the glove. Remember earlier, McAvoy was hit by a slap shot in the side of the face. That's why he's wearing the protective shield. Savoy flipped it across. Janmark drop pass for Roslovic. Carried down low, left in the corner. Savoy shot Stastny on net. Another save
So-
by Swayman. Flipped down low by Savoy.
You know what's funny about fickle Oiler fans? They're saying that goal's not Ingram's fault.
As McAvoy in a bit of a spin cycle, shot by Max Jones doesn't.
Not Ingram's fault. Or you couldn't see it. There was a screen in front.
Puts it in deep.
How's a goalie supposed to make that save when there's a screen in front of him? I'm sorry, excuse the fuck out of me? Were you not the same fuckfaces that were saying, oh, Stuart Skinner has to have that? That's on Stuart Skinner. He's got to make that save? I can't stand two-faced pieces of crap. Yeah, I don't get why Tom Wilson is there.
Base is picked up here in the second.
Shot in by
I get it. He's a 20-goal scorer, and he's done it for 3 years. But,
from Ekholm, the outlet to
cool.
fired in a 32-game dry spell in terms of goals. Did get an assist the other night in Winnipeg. Here's Arvidsson breaking in.
I'm just infuriated by how people
Shot tipped off the glass. Oilers 9-3
treat
their last 13 coming in. They'll be in first place.
different players.
Or draw tonight because Anaheim and Vegas already have lost. Bruins trying to snap a 6-game losing streak as Castellan dumps.
Let's go, Canada. They need to get first in that division, the group. Because they don't want to play USA or Sweden in any quarterfinal match.
And that's gloved by Ingram with 8.5 to go.
I truly believe the winner of that tournament is going to be USA or Sweden. And I'm leaning more towards Sweden than I am USA. Let's adjust this win-o-meter, okay? Because it's pissing me off that they seem to think that the Oilers are going to win this game. They still think the Oilers are going to win this fucking game? Are they nuts? Are they not watching the same game we are? The Oilers are not going to win this game unless they turn the shit up. Beautiful day in Edmonton to watch Oilers hockey. But yes, there's actual people out there that are saying these goals are not on Connor Ingram. These exact same goals that Stuart Skinner was getting scored on, all his fault, are now not Connor Ingram's fault. Interesting. Flyers Oilers Saturday at 1:30. I will not be here for that. Y'all get to not see me.
He asked for an assist when we ran into him in Boston. He said, "Can you help me sell my house?" He bought the house after signing with the Edmonton Oilers, and of course, when he was traded, he decided to sell his house. It went on the market early July. To this point, he hasn't had any serious offers or anyone who's willing to buy it. A beautiful place. You can go online to find out any details along with the cost. I wanted to help him out, Louis and Jack, because he was caught between a rock and a Harbison place.
Yeah, Victor, you want to sell your house for $5 million. Dude, nobody in the Edmonton economy is going to pay $5 million for your fucking house.
But when he's been in there, Jack, he's provided some offense for the Bruins, and he's got 2 points in this one tonight already.
Now, not pictured, Louis, was the signed agreement that Gene obtained from Victor for half a point if he does sell the place. Play with a high stick.
No matter McDavid's
$5 million
ambition,
home.
CIBC
Okay,
will have a
bud.
personalized plan, just like we'll have a plan for you too. CIBC, proud partner of Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, they refuse to tank. They are mid and always will be mid.
Really heated up. 1 point was
That
tied
Flames
in
team was just,
7 games.
they like that middle.
Sheet in the last 5. He and Leon Draisaitl out there for neutral zone draw. 3-1 Boston.
Drop the puck. Holy fuck.
Bruins are not a team that rallies, so they need to be in front as Nurse's shot redirected up and out of play. They're 0-15 when they trail after 2.
Extra good Nelson and Al Japani. Pretty good whack as everybody comes together. It's been a pretty tame game between these two teams.
For now.
As it is, a little bump in here, Pasternak. With Al Japani, and then you're going to see him kind of come in and get tangled up, a little elbow in the face, and that's why Mitten with a pretty good chop to the midsection. Al Japani, healthy scratch last game, just trying to get his team into the game right now. I don't mind this from Japani. They need a little spark right now. They need something to get going. Down 3-1.
And again, reinserted into the lineup in a position, theoretically, where he can succeed on Draisaitl's wing.
I think that's what Mangiapane's playing his best anyway, is when he's out there doing things like that. When we're talking about him getting into scrums, bumping into people, that to me tells me his mind's in the right place and he's just activated. He's a
You're awesome, Jay.
He does that throughout his career because he is a fast player and he's a skilled player today. Has a little extra like that. Just seems to get him into the game a little bit more.
Draisaitl tried to hit him, but this is an icing call. When I talked to him this morning about the scratch, obviously not pleased, what veteran would be. But he did say, I've got to be a little more tenacious out there. Now Pasternak is coming over. He's starting to get underneath everyone's skin.
That's it. When you get the top player in the opposition to come over and have a conversation, a little strange fall there by
As it should. Right.
He's had just a rash of
Exactly
injuries in the
that.
last few years. And some real tough ones. Always a competitor gets up against the bench, but Pasternak skated right over and had a few extra words with Mangiapane.
Pasternak, as we saw, a couple years ago in the playoffs when he dropped him with Matthew Tkachuk. He'll fill any role he needs to, especially in this edition of the Bruins.
I could talk about this on the dad's trip. We were at the back of the plane. We were in the section with Pavel Zacha, Pasternak, and a few other guys, and he was like, he wants to get into a fight, he said. He goes, I want to get in a fight, and he was asking me for some pointers. I'm like, Pasta, stick to score goals. When you want that fight, when a guy like him steps up in the playoffs and plays Matthew Tkachuk.
Geeky, a big hit, and took a slash from McDavid and got away with it. Wow. Geeky, a big hit on McDavid, who slashed him hard and got away with it. Excuse me, Louis, I want to...
Well, why don't you talk about what Pasternak has gotten away with today? McDavid slashed him hard. Well, Paster's been getting away with a lot of slashes and hooks. Wait, let's be fucking real. God damn, I hate Edmonton Oilers announcers. There's a slash on the fingers. Ekholm just gets slashed on the fucking thumb, no call. Hey, talk about that one there, Jack.
Bruins continue to give the Oilers looks on the power play.
We didn't like the hit, that's for sure. Here's the hit by Geeky. It's a good follow through. Comes down with a pretty good chop in the hand. Morgan Geeky gives him a little shot afterwards. They would battle all the way back. But Edmonton will be going on the power.
Go on a power play because of a hook in front of the net. Not the slash on Ekholm. No. Regardless, they have to fucking score, though. You've got power play time. Score a goal. Fourth power play for the Edmonton Oilers coming up. Score a goal. Jesus Christ. So anyways, guys, in case you guys don't know, or you do know, Noah Phillips was claimed off of waivers by Carolina. It's not the end of the world. He's 27. Injured more than he played. You want to know the scary part? Carolina is going to have to put him on waivers later on this month. When all their forwards get healthy, they're going to have to put him on waivers. And guess who's going to pick him up to put him in the AHL? The Edmonton Oilers. You heard it here first. The Edmonton Oilers are going to pick up Noah Phillips from waivers from Carolina. But he's going right to the AHL where he's going to stay. Because he's not an NHL guy. He's an AHL player, not an NHL guy.
Here's the collision here. Nice check finish by Geeky. It's clean. McDavid comes with a whack into the hand. And it caught him right where the cuff of the glove exposes a little bit of flesh there, and he caught it. This is the slash he gets.
Oh, they did call that slash on the hands. Good.
So you could say McDavid got away with one. Geeky did.
And now the Oilers gifted a fourth power play. Geeky obviously irritated by the non-call, takes a penalty. Bouchard able to hold that puck in at the line. Great zone keep. McDavid to Draisaitl, saucered in front, looking for Nugent Hopkins. Maybe a little too much air under that one. Hyman to Bouchard, on to McDavid. Nugent Hopkins, Bouchard, Draisaitl one-timer, and that stayed out. Rebound, a loose McDavid, and Bouchard keeping it. No. McDavid jitterbugging his way back in, but Hyman got out in time.
No, he tried, but McDavid just, he recognizes a little hole similar to a running back. He's taking it. Little spot that he could get through there. And he did get through, actually, but it was offside. Here's the chance here. This one's up in the air, and you can see Nugent Hopkins trying to back that one into the net. This pass goes through Hyman, so a little bit of a decoy. Flex not to shoot it. But threads that one down to Draisaitl for that sharp angle one-timer. Face off to the outside. But amazing,
yeah.
He kind of comes across that line, and you can just see his eyes kind
Not wrong, Jay.
Light of day. Once there's a gap, he'll take it. He just goes.
6 minutes left to go in the second period.
And it whacked
Bouchard, you giveaway machine. This team just can't win, man. Just can't seem to put strings together.
Goaltenders made the saves when he's needed to. They defended well.
Here's McDavid shooting low and a save made on Swayman. McDavid darts around one man. Swept off the stick by Corrali. And then when the return pass came to McDavid, Corrali was ready and fired it right off the boards in front of the Oilers.
Yeah, Barbershop, they are awful today. PK's been good. 5-on-3, can't really fault that. But their power play, not good enough.
McDavid bumped off the puck, cleared by Minton. And that, I think, is going to do it for the top unit. 5 minutes to go. Second period. The Bruins have come into Edmonton and erased 4 power plays for the Oilers.
3-1 win on December 18th, and for Marco Sturkey said the special teams were the difference. Short-handed goal and a power play goal by Edmonton. Although Boston did get a power play goal themselves, it was Pavel Zacha that tied the game 1-1. It was the short-handed goal by McDavid. Put the icing on the cake in that game.
So with the Bruins back at full strength and leading 3-1. Spec being outshot tonight. Lindblom, Rinkwide, Zacha. Flipped it back in. Pasternak had it hacked away. Geeky was there to control. Nifty pass to Zacha. Threw it across Lorine. Pounds it toward the net and missed. Came off the plexi. Aspero flung it down low to Zacha. Now Pasternak. Zacha. Pasternak, one-timer from distance, blocked by Henry. Zacha again inside to Pasternak, stripped to the puck. Hard hit on Roslovic, delivered by Geeky, but the Oilers muster a clear back to center. Aspero takes a peek, whistles one in deep, off of Ingram's stick. Zacha, bang into a hard check by Nurse. Pasternak tried to put it into an area where he'd get a redirect and in. Zacha, then back in front for Pasternak, McAvoy. Nurse. Roslovic was stapled. Geeky comes over. Forced loose. Big hit by Frederick on McAvoy. No question the physicality has elevated here in this second period. And remember, it's the second game in 2 weeks. So a little bit of animosity bound to creep in with 3 minutes to go.
Haven't forgotten about one another when you play that quickly. I know they only see each other twice a year, but it's really quick succession.
Well, we saw when Edmonton played Columbus twice in 4 days. Got a little nasty in game 2. McAvoy was a door on.
Look up at the Bruins, too. They're a team that have kind of gone back to being the big bad Bruins again. Tanner Jeannot's still out. This is the last 3 games now.
Shot by Lindholm, a stolen save made by Ingram.
I'm going to assume they are, Barbershop. And then travel tomorrow to Vancouver to take on the Vancouver Canucks on Saturday. I'm going to assume they're spending tonight in Edmonton. So far, this is all on Connor Ingram. 100% on Connor Ingram. And not in a good way. Probably not. I think they're probably just going to stay at the hotel bar. If you know what hotel they're staying at, good on you. If you know what floors they're staying at, good on you. No, Nick, it's not the team in front of him. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He was the one that caused the 5-on-3, and he was the one that got beat clean by 2 goals. I'm a goalie too. But like I said, I'm going to be as unbiased as possible from now on. You guys wanted this, remember. You guys wanted it.
Jack, you called it early. He was going to have
You people wanted a certain goalie out of here. This is the repercussions of it.
So far, he's had that performance.
Well, right now, I mean, Pasternak is not at his elite best. Inky has cooled off a little bit. So when you're having trouble scoring, and the Bruins had scored...
And I know it wasn't you guys specifically, but you people.
It falls to the goaltender. Louis, I know you played on teams like that without, superstars going. You need your goaltender to steal you on sometimes.
You're not wrong, Barbershop, not wrong. I don't know the decision. I just know that some people in the organization want to see Ingram play more than he sits. Darnell Nurse pinches, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way.
His second NHL goal, and the Bruins extend to a 4-1 lead.
Four-1 Boston. What more can they say?
Pasternak has not been at his elite best lately. But Louis, he's made plays tonight. Kuzninov to the middle, taken away from potential chance for Pasternak. Nugent-Hopkins works it up the right-hand side. Oilers are going to have to counter here. 1:15 to go in the second period. Boston's built a 4-1 lead. McDavid beats the door onto the net. Save made by Salmon. Again denying McDavid.
McDavid staying down here.
Only briefly, it appears. While we have this pause, let's go to Gene Principle.
Okay, real quick, Jack. Don't miss your chance to get in on tonight's New Year's Eve Feeding Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers in support
What
of
the
second
fuck are we doing indeed?
3 draws time. Main jackpot already over $1 million. A holiday bonus jackpot closing in on $1 million. And tonight is also your last chance to get your pick to win tickets. So get your tickets now before it's too late at Edmonton Oilers.
It's his second goal of the year. But yeah, I feel you.
To force him to get a little tighter. I think the Swayman that he wants to. Fends off that stick. They get stuffed out. Did stay down for a 3 second. And it looked a little scary at first, but he gets up and shakes it off and stays on the ice.
Last minute play in the second period. Last minute play in the second period.
Bouchard down the middle with a shot that's tipped. And that one just got over the glass with 49 seconds to go in the period.
Hey, now this isn't just about Edmonton. This is about Canada, too.
I knew there was an ulterior motive.
Yeah, but you know what? He's never been afraid to drive that puck to the net. It's incredible to me, the courage that he has to do that with the speed that he's going. And he was in really tight. For Swayman, he does the right thing. I mean, he's very good low, so he just kind of gets those pads in tight. And more or less just expects if he's going to get run into, he is. And there wasn't a collision on that drive, but McDavid's been in at least 5 times in the blue paint with the puck on his stick in this game.
Jeremy Swayman has been first star for me tonight. And his save total isn't wrong, but he's had some good looks against him. And that's what this Bruins team is. It's different from their peak teams. They give up a lot of glorious chances. That Fancy stat Louie and I sometimes allude to, the expected goals against is the most in the league. We're talking about the Boston Bruins. McDavid and Draisaitl, 25th in the league goals against, coming in real goals. Here's McDavid with Draisaitl being checked in the corner, forced back to Ekholm. Bouchard still with 15 seconds. Ekholm, Draisaitl one touch. Getting a stick on it was Lindholm. Hyman ridden off the puck. Ekholm maintains the zone, but now the delivery from Hampus Lindholm to Steves. This is offside. Steves.
That's the end of the period. Might as well be the end of the fucking game. 4-1 Boston. This team hasn't shown up tonight, boys. Hasn't shown up tonight at all. But hey, who the fuck cares, right? It's New Year's. This team's still a playoff team. Canada won. Woohoo! Good on Team Canada. Who's next? Who's next for Canada? 4-1 Calgary over Philadelphia after 2. 5-0 with 13 minutes left to go in the third period for Colorado. Buffalo beats Dallas 4-1. Hey, Sarah, Happy New Year. Oh, I hope so, North. I hope so, Barbershop.
Well, I'm just looking at the shots on goal, 2 curves, and, for me, more of an opportunity to start.
I would love to see the Oilers score 5 or 6 in the third period to win this game. I just don't see it happening. Holy fuck. What? Who's next? It's exactly that. Who's next? Excuse me. 7 shots by St. Louis with 10 minutes left to go in the third period. 7 shots. Yes, Sarah, it's 4-1 Boston. And well-deserved a 4-1 over Edmonton because the Oilers forgot to play and Connor Ingram forgot that he was an AHL goalie. An AHL backup goalie. I guess he's playing like it. But don't go to social media because they won't tell you how bad he's playing. Nuh-uh. They're still gaslighting him thinking he's going to beat something. And I guess that's the part that pisses me off the most is we have gaslighter creators in the Oilers sphere that still blow smoke up Ingram's ass. This will be 2 starts in a row where he's looked like ass. But hey, we got a goalie. Number 1 goalie, Tristan Jarry. Number 1 always hurt. It's also sounding like Tristan Jarry won't be back till maybe mid-January, if we're lucky. If the Oilers are lucky, mid-January is the timeline for Tristan Jarry. Let's trade a guy that's never hurt for a guy that's hurt often. Hope it pans out. Like I said, regardless, this team is a playoff team. Regardless of who's in net, this team is going to win more than they're going to lose in January, February, and March. I get it. I understand it. I'm just bitter that the move was made and why it was made. But hey, Jari's got a brand new mask. Did you guys see that mask? I like his mask. I also like Stuart Skinner's mask too. As a goalie who's a big mask guy, I like what the fine details are of Stuart Skinner's mask. The Tom and Jerry play on Tristan Jari's mask is pretty cool. Yes. I know a few people that go to masquerade balls. I also know a few people that go to other mask events at this time of year, but that's a different topic for a different channel. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. And it worked out really well too. First time he's ever done a mask was for Stuart Skinner, and it's looks pretty good. Gives me hope that I might one day be able to make a mask myself. Other mask events there? Yes, I've said too much though. Yes, Nick. Absolutely. Good artist, though. You're curious? I've never been to one. I just know and have friends that have attended them. They hold them frequently. I think it's every 2 or 3 months in Edmonton. Oh, it's a thing. It is a thing. Get all dressed up to get dressed down. I'm not confident enough in my my social abilities to be able to pull any of that off. You know, a reporter friend. Yeah, no, it's. I have a nurse friend that goes to a lot of those. She's a lovely lady. Goalie mask count? I mean, you got protection all over the place if you do that. 4-1 after 2 for the Boston Bruins. They definitely do have that reputation. Northern Alberta be crazy like that, yeah. Be quiet. It's the profession, I think. It's just, you just see so much shit that's your release. How's it going, Janice? Well, apparently it's going better than what the Oilers are playing like. There's no way I didn't just hit you. Oh, I should just use my gun. You'd have to. But there's no way I didn't hit you with you standing that freaking close to me. Waste of a freaking arrow. You're not wrong, Janias. No, Canada needed that win too to avoid playing Sweden in the quarterfinals. That's one team I don't want to face until the absolute need to in the finals. Oh. Absolutely, dude. Happy anniversary. I guess I should turn it back over to the hockey game. Yes, sir. Where are you, you turd? There you are. There you are. My pleasure. Damn it. I know you're walking. I can't see you at night, though. Dang nabbit. Oilers are gonna come back though. You watch. They're gonna come back and make a game of this. That's what they do. Which one? The 2001 or the newest one? There's two different ones there, Janice. There's two different Mowglis. Hey, it's 5-1 Colorado.
After the Blues release that thing on Cam Jansen, which he talks about coming back to the Blues, growing up, what it is, because he's really the first Jack who banks 2 points on the final night of 2025.
Well, you mentioned that Philly game, Gene. That's a 1:30 start. Our next gen game, and Philadelphia's having a nice season. Just a couple of points out of first place coming in, although they're getting thumped 4-1 by Calgary tonight. And that's the score right now as Boston takes a lead into the third. The Bruins, when they lead after 2, only 1 blemish, Louis. I mentioned they're the only team in the league without a point when they trail after 2. Well, they're 16-0-1 with a lead after 2. Russellvik breaks free. He's in by Swayman. He's been doing it all night. Swayman with a glove save to Rob Russellvik. 8 seconds into the third.
Boy, that happened fast.
Well, the Bruins, again, they spill chances. Here's Swayman covering up. This is not the recent vintage Bruins. They will give these kind of looks point when they trail after 2.
You've got Colson and Roslovic playing opposite sides, but for Roslovic, he goes around the world, receives this puck, and just walks right through everyone, tries to elevate this one on the glove hand side, and Standing his ground once again is Jeremy Swayman. As you mentioned, Jack, he has made 6 now in close like that. And on mano-a-mano chances.
And
hasn't
3 or
been
4
beat.
on McDavid.
Hasn't been beat. Mano-a-mano.
Bouchard keeps it in for Draisaitl. Roslovic taken away. Roslovic got a little piece. Bruins wanted a penalty. Aspero streaking for the net. As backhand cross-seamer intended for Elias Lindholm dies. And now it's a 3-on-1 all of a sudden for Edmonton. Draisaitl denied by Swayman. And again, just what Louis was saying, 1-on-1. Swayman's been perfect. Here's Spencer Stastny, beautiful skating, trying to feed in front, but Colson swinging a
You know what?
first little spin move on Alex Steeves. Marco Sturm will not be happy with the leakage shown by Boston to start this third period with a 4-1 lead.
SS24s looked good with Darnell Nurse.
Did it indeed. On the first play, Zadorov went way wide and allowed Roslovic to burst down the slot.
Like Spencer Stanley, he's looked really good with Darnell Nurse.
Shot from distance, Mitten, that was redirected. Now Pasternak, who's been at or near the top of his game tonight. He's had a good one. Power play goal in the first.
They've had some good shifts in the offensive zone where they've just been able to hand in Edmonton.
And again, he's playing with Mitten and Usnadinov. It's a long way from the perfection line, but Louis, you pointed out, Pasternak made an interesting comment about that line, how he had to clue off of them.
Absolutely. You know, he had to make sure that he was doing the things right with both Bergeron and Marchand when he played back in the day with them. That was such a dynamic line. Had all the ingredients of why they were one of the best, if not the best in the game. But he can play with anybody. That's the thing. That's the one thing Pasternak is so good as he reads. Here's a chance.
Ekholm shot again, stopped by Swayman. The rebound still loose. And they're keeping the play moving. And Swayman saying, I've got it. And he finally gets it.
He is definitely looked like Vezina, though.
This period brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home of no payments, no interest for 1 year.
There's that 3-on-1 that developed for Edmonton. For Leon Draisaitl elects to shoot this one. And a lot of times here for a guy in that close, here's the next chance by Ekholm, who gets a pretty good look right down Main Street.
And when Wallman comes back, you can put Wallman with Bouchard, which
a lot of times when you have a guy driving the net, you're
helps out Emerson and Regula.
Rebound pass off the pad. Not Draisaitl. Good job by Swayman to read it.
Hyman with the puck returned to him by Ekholm. On the line with McDavid, who just plowed his way right through Sean Corrali. Second step of the Bruins for Corrali, but the cross-ice delivery to Bouchard chases the Oilers out of the zone, and now Zadorov wisely is going to milk some clock here. 3 minutes gone by in the third period, and I can tell you, Marco Sturm is hoping they won't be as eventful as the rest of the way. For the next 17 minutes, or he's going to have gray hair by the end. Got a fierce battle in the corner, Stat kicks it out for Hampus Lindholm. Arvidsson goes right to the front of the net, get worked over by Ty Emerson. Arvidsson hovering close by as Middlestat and Saka try to hem Emerson in. It's reversed, and a high floater by Stastny is finally punched through by Savon. East-West looking for Hampus Lindholm. It's not there, and now Emerson will take a skate as the Oilers make
The Oilers just got to get one here in the next 5.
Draisaitl, Roslovic, and Colson reunited. So Roslovic moving up from third line center to second line winger. Where he got off to a tremendous
Mangiapane wasn't doing it again for the Oilers.
the Bruins again.
Just take whatever trade you can get for him. Draft picks,
Inside. Lindholm across.
future considerations.
Made by Connor Ingram on Geeky's
The Oilers got to trade Mangiapane.
Tried to go short side high.
This, I thought, was close to offside. Geeky gives it up. A shot through Ingram.
Good job, Ingram.
Lindholm
Good job, Ingram.
only seems to score against Edmonton. Makes it 5-1.
Wouldn't that be called a trip? I don't care if you held the line. You dragged your toe. You dragged your skate and you tripped the player trying to make a play. Isn't that by definition a trip? Doesn't matter. 5-1 Boston. What a joke. I don't know why you're confident in Ingram. He was bad in the AHL and he's just showing his colors now. But I hate to tell you guys, he's doing the exact same thing the other guy did. He's playing the exact same way the other guy did. I'm not tripping. I'm telling you like it is. We got the other guy out of town because he wasn't performing. Well, the guy we replaced him with isn't playing. And we have an AHL backup playing NHL minutes. I mean, Lowtide can say whatever he wants to say. Zadorov, you're a bitch. But everybody's pumping this guy's tires. It's fucking ridiculous. Unsportsmanlike conduct missed, because of course it was. Can't give the Bruins a 5-on-3 against them. Oh no, heaven forbid that happens.
Well to keep it in, but Corrali muscled it out, and here comes Mark Castellic. Great shot denied by Ingram. Castellic has been a terror, short-handed all night. He has been terrific. Good sticking by Ingram. I mean, he picked far side there. Look at that play Castellic just made on McDavid to slow the Oilers down. McDavid, he's a challenging guy, right? He's got that long stick. He uses it well as far as defending. He gets it in there, and he's broken up plays on the entries.
Touche, touche, touche. I missed that play on words, my good friend. I'm tripping. I'm old. Swayman is just outplaying Ingram. The Bruins are outplaying the Oilers. Plain and simple. Which was fourth in the league coming in. Draisaitl. Bouchard. Minton and Husnudinov up top. Bouchard. Draisaitl. Crowd getting restless. A shot stays out. Rebound side of the net. And finally grabbed by Husnudinov. They'll try to skate it out. Despite being harassed by Nugent Hopkins, he gets it in deep. And the top unit will change with 30 seconds to go in the power play. Bouchard back to Matt Savoy. Adam Henrique hits the line. Across to Matthias Ekholm. So much for that power play. I didn't even put it up. Like, there's no point.
Moments ago, powered one through Connor Ingram. He's made it 5-1, and the Bruins have just made it 5 for 5 on the kill tonight.
5 for 5 on the kill for the Bruins. 5-1 is the score. Roslovic scores, makes it 5-2, but nobody fucking cares.
Full Swayman, 5-2. Don't go away yet.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, Nick. I wouldn't go that far. I hope you guys are right. I just don't have faith that this team tonight. Roslovic's 12th, assisted by Nurse and Ingram.
To score a goal, it's the quickness of the release. Sometimes don't tell it, get it there, get screens in front of them. You never know. If they get the next one, it's game on.
5-2 Boston. Roslovic has definitely been every penny spent worth it. I love his game.
Looking for Draisaitl down low, won a battle, couldn't get a shot away though. And Sidorov with the puck will launch. I think this is too far. This is going to be icing against the Bruins with 11:40 to go. And life for Edmonton.
Play Alberta's biggest offer ever is here. Sign up today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner.
Draisaitl directing traffic out there with Podkolzin and Roslovic. By the way, on Roslovic's 12th goal, not only Darnell Nurse, but Connor Ingram.
I don't think it was his decision.
Nurse a shot eaten up by Swayman. Save number 30 on the night, and it's still 5-2.
I honestly don't think it was his decision.
The Oilers have got one back, but they're in a deep hole on New Year's Eve.
3-goal lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey. Especially if you're the Oilers, a 3-goal lead is a dangerous lead in hockey. Because you don't know how to defend them. Yeah. I honestly don't think it was Knobloch's decision to bench Picard over Ingram. I think you're going to see a lot of Ingram, whether he plays well or not. You're going to see a lot of Connor Ingram in January. Unless it's a back-to-back situation.
Been fooled often in this one. He's been fantastic in the difference.
A clear by McAvoy up the right-hand side, and Nurse sends one out of play.
The earliest, January 15th. The latest, February 21st.
A superlative effort tonight with 30 saves.
Yeah, I just got maybe a little bit caught kind of leaning off.
He's going to miss most of January, guys.
Just a nice little fake job by Roslovic to not sell shot the whole way in. And for Edmonton right now with
I can't stress this enough.
need to find some more opportunities on Jeremy Swayman.
Jari's got a pulled groin. He's gone. Like,
He's in Alaska.
There you go. He likes the core.
Zadorov up the right-hand side, although, boy, when I was walking the dog last night, I felt like I was in ski lodge. It was gorgeous last night. Warmed up here in Edmonton. Don't believe everything you hear. Roslovic trying to hit Podkolzin. He capped over to McAvoy. And the Bruins just keep away.
Yeah, that'd be a nice barbershop.
Budding momentum for Edmonton. Draisaitl up, or excuse me, Ekholm squeezing his way down the slot. Draisaitl from distance now, trying to locate Roslovic with McAvoy draped all over him. Roslovic shook free, beautiful look for
Just can't make 5-foot passes right now.
back to Roslovic. Draisaitl one-timer and a save made. Roslovic's got it on the string tonight.
Yeah, he threaded that one right through diagonally to Draisaitl. A nice one-timer, and for Swayman, he got over just enough to get that one with the pad.
Yep.
Corrales.
And this is the second groin he's pulled this year.
Times like the Bruins refuse to be
They're trying to lie and say it's the opposite side, but I don't buy that for a second.
Because listen, sometimes in the offensive zone for Edmonton, they can create out of nothing, and you just saw it there. Some good movement. Draisaitl back to the blue line, back to his spot, exchanging with Ekholm. But it's the turnovers for me for Boston. Like right now, everything needs to go deep for them to try and close out a game. And Edmonton, when they can,
I don't buy it for a second that they're trying to tell us it's the left side, not the same one that he hurt in Pittsburgh, that he missed 7 games with.
little flare by Draisaitl and just gets over to that post. I mean, there's a lot of confusion there. Big Zadorov's in the way, and it goes right through him. But look at that left hand through the legs of Zadorov. That was labeled back of the net. Excellent save.
Swayman's given Boston the kind of start that Winnipeg ran into on Monday night. I don't think this is another unforced error. Arvidsson didn't get to the red line. Back-to-back icing calls against the Bruins veterans.
Century Casino. All in, all games, all season. Century Casino. Great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Motor Racetrack. Welcome to the Win Zone.
Oh, Nick, you're fun. You're fun people. Yeah.
Swayman not getting a lot of help. Both Hampus Lindholm and Victor Arvidsson with a couple of unforced errors there, but Middlestat is able to win the face-off. Lindholm to Zaka, back through center, now he'll get in. Middlestat makes to the net, dishes, one-timer to Arvidsson. Did Bouchard block that? Or did Ingrid get across?
I think it made it to the net, but it was hard to tell.
Yes. Arvidsson thought it was going in. They're taking hard to the net.
Get growing cold nightly.
Arvidsson back on it. You know, he's dearly loved to score against a team that, for Arvidsson at least, it didn't quite work out for him last year. He did get 15 goals. Here's Lindholm from Middlestat back door. Middlestat did not control that pass. Otherwise, it's 6-2. Game over. Hampus Lindholm.
A Bouchard block.
Feathered back toward the block.
So a Bouchard blunder, a Bouchard block.
Jones, and he'll carry it to the Boston line. Trying to fight his way through heavy traffic. Middlestat will leave it for Laura. Calling for the puck is Hampus Lindholm, but Henrique's on him. So Lindholm has to return it back behind that. Laura got blasted by Frederick. Good shift for the fourth line, but Pasternak is just going to scoot this one over toward his bench to alleviate the pressure.
8 minutes left to go in the third period. Still 5-2 Boston. Shots are 33-24 for the Oilers.
Minutes remaining. The Bruins just trying to settle this game down, but another turnover in the neutral zone. Shot and a save on Mangiapane. Swayman again covering up for a mistake, and he pins that to his right.
Gotta get the shot ready. You know what it is? It's the Collector's Edition vodka.
Middlestat across, and it was Evan Bouchard.
40% alcohol. Thank you to the Eau Claire Distillery for the bottle. Hey, if the Oilers cover the spread, I'll take 2 shots. Happy New Year's, sir. Excuse me. We've had this bottle for a while, folks, and there's still lots in there. all I drink. It's all I drink. I don't drink any 5%, 10%. 40 proof or nothing. See you tomorrow, buddy. Holy crap. White girl drunk.
To stay out of last.
Getting back to their identity.
And they're 8 minutes away from doing it. Roslovic wins a faceoff for Draisaitl. Across and Ekholm delivering a pass and a shot to distance Draisaitl. You don't see too many 45-footers from Draisaitl, but Swayman had to make a tricky save.
Confident back there from him.
Yes. Roslovic to put goals in. And as you know, Louis, we can go maybe a month without seeing Draisaitl shoot from there.
Well, it's just, he kind of gets that, you know, he cocks it back and he can do two things. He can hard pass it or shoot it. And he's really good, obviously, at getting it through. Both have found their mark.
50 play by Zadorov, triggers Ustindinov. Corrali gives it up, shot McAvoy. And a good save made by Connor Ingram. Here's G.
Jack, this is your last chance to get in on tonight's triple jackpot draw. New Year's Eve, feeding Oil Country 50-50, presented by Rogers in support of Second Harvest. The main jackpot is currently, well, you see what it's at. The holiday bonus jackpot is just short of $1 million. And tonight also your last chance to get your pick to win tickets. So get your tickets now before it's too late at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50.
Making his fourth start for the Edmonton Oilers. Again, no real update on Tristan Jarry at this juncture. Calvin Picker with 41 saves on Monday night against Winnipeg. This is an offside against Boston. It matched his career best. Remember, he had 41 in Pittsburgh when they took him out for a minute and a half. The spotter prevented the official shutout.
And he had to be good in that one, too. And he was. Yes. He was perfect.
And he was excellent in a game where the Oilers were outplayed on Monday night in Winnipeg, but the Jets can't buy one right now. They lost again tonight 2-1. And they've gone from the President's Trophy winners to dead last in a year. Half a year. Nurse to Regula, up the right-hand side. McDavid and Hyman. I have a feeling those veterans are not going to let the Jets just fade away, though. I think they've got one more push in. Clear by the Oilers.
Oh, you're fine.
Here in this game, Edmonton's going to need Boston to make a mistake or two down the stretch to get back in there. Malone tops it up at center, tossed it by
You're
Anderson.
fine. Where's your susu? Where's your susu? Where's your susu?
Good play. Trent Frederick. Peak a hard up to the right hand side, and Zaka managed to get it out.
6 minutes left to go in the third period. 35-25 shots for the Oilers. Still 5-2 score for Boston.
Frederick had it shaken free. This is the midway point for both clubs. Half a season will be complete when tonight ends. Game 41 for both teams.
Never leaves if you don't say goodbye, right?
We're going to have for a while, Luke.
Yeah.
Next year will be 84.
This half a season.
Hoisted in, and Swayman's going to squeeze against Matthias Janmark with 5:39 on the game clock. And the Oiler fans hope for a...
Oh, that baby should be sleeping. You should be sleeping. Why are you awake? Yeah, the countdown at bars was fun back in the day for sure. Damn. Yeah, we don't really celebrate it. We just stay home. Watch fireworks on TV. If we're awake, we're awake. If we're not, we're not. Kids drag the life out of you. Yeah, you. You drag the life out of us. No, it is bedtime.
Wayman's just been too good in this one. And you know what, you said it. He needed a performance like this in a 6-game losing streak coming into this game tonight versus Edmonton. A monumental effort. And they have tested him from all areas in front of the net, screen shots. McDavid's been alone 4 or 5 times in this game that he's been in the blue paint with the puck on his stick.
Ustinov off the draw. Again, the Bruins get it out against the McDavid. Draisaitl, Hyman loaded up line and almost get a great chance. Mitten gives it up and Pastrnak slams the door.
That's game, folks.
Ingram for the second time tonight. He's got a 3-point evening.
Now Boston.
Yeah.
With 3 points, 2 goals, and an assist in this one.
Okay, let me backtrack a bit. Sometimes to break a winning streak, you need your superstar and your goaltender.
Yeah, there you go.
And tonight, David Pastrnak has been a superstar. Nurse. He's not had, for him, and by his standards, and again, he's a point-per-game guy. It's not like he's had a terrible first half, but he's been a little quiet. Not tonight. He's been terrific, and so is Swayman. Nugent Hopkins trying to fend the ball through. Swayman got one into the corner with less than 5 minutes to go. Pastrnak, 2 goals tonight, 17 on the season. And as Louis talked about, Fraser
It wasn't fitting in his helmet properly.
right in the wheelhouse, and that one had some heat on it.
He buried that one.
And give Ustinov credit.
Yeah. The energy on the shift, right?
Morale tried to sneak it inside, and he was the one who punched away from Bouchard to get Edmonton's top line out of their own end to start with. Castellan hard to the net, short side. That stayed out.
What?
Held in by Aspera. You mentioned Minton. I mean, Ustinov's another guy. We first heard about in Minnesota as a one-timer Aspera, and a good find by Ingram through traffic. And by the way, that Pastrnak goal puts him ahead of Patrick Elliott, or excuse me, ties him with Patrick Elliott, the all-time Czechia-born players with 418 Yonkers, a mile away at 766. This frustration has been mounting for Edmonton.
Yeah, a little extra after the whistle here. They're having a hard time separating guys. Pretty good shot by Castellan into the grill of Ekholm. And they'll be definitely dishing out some penalties in this one. While David Pastrnak continues to climb here in 2025, there'll be some extra conversation right in front of me here. But look at that board right there. Pastrnak, 112, 149 for McDavid. Here we go. A little extra.
Just a
Both
little
of these
bit.
guys will be
Both the kids are tucked in bed.
will be escorted down their respective tunnels to the dressing rooms. Catholics had an eventful one. This one, Mangiapane. You were trying to get the last word in all the way through me. So sorry about that cutting off, but that leaderboard of points in 2025, pretty impressive. 3 of them in this game tonight.
Well, Louis, at this stage of your life, you're a peacemaker. This is no longer for you to join in. You've got to settle everything down there every once in a while.
I tried squeezing my mic there. I don't know if I can squeeze completely.
I was going to say, as a mic squeezer, well, you're a good broadcaster.
Yeah, I'm like,
I believe every choice word
I tried.
made it. 4
because
minutes to go.
I knew the barrage was coming, but yeah, boiling over a little bit for sure.
Charlie McAvoy, the Boston Bruins, will be on the power, or no?
4-on-4,
Yeah, they originally, yeah, it's just going to be canceled out here. 4 minutes to play, 4-goal lead, and a well-earned lead for the Boston Bruins. Steve Spott, Chris Kelly, who skated with the Oilers for about a quarter of a season as he pondered a comeback one year. It's about 5-6 years ago. And David Pastrnak, you see that milestone, 75 multi-goal games, including 19 hat-tricks in his often brilliant career.
As he is with most goal scorers, when we talked about it earlier, he's no different when he gets hot.
Well, again, I mean, that's Keith Gretzky, now the assistant general manager for the Oilers, general manager down in Bakersfield. Gretzky was the one who made that choice for Boston at the time.
Seen a lot of passes go off skates really in this one for Edmonton.
Hampus Lindholm on it. He rips a one-timer on that that's stopped by Connor Ingram. Ekholm to Bouchard. McDavid on the ice. Point streak will remain intact at 14 games, but the Oilers are going to drop to 20-15-6 with this defeat. Boston will end its 6-game losing streak that started with a loss to Edmonton.
How's that not a call, though? Like, such a chicken shit fucking referee.
Hampus Lindholm on to Pastrnak with 2 goals and an assist already. Bouchard and Draisaitl look to rein him in, and Draisaitl wrestled free. They'll lead a 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Bouchard the trailer. McDavid couldn't get it to him initially.
Zadorov, just fucking interference all day.
Might have gotten a piece out of the stick.
Yeah, I'll still get my shot, but Bouchard blocked shot again.
Saved a goal, and then Saka with a shot that might have grazed the blocker of Ingram with 2 minutes to go.
That was the hat trick for sure for Pastrnak.
Bouchard with 2 blocks in this third period that have saved goals. Jones and SZN, who have been serving penalties, come out. And now it's 5-on-5. Whacked up the right-hand side by Ekholm. They'll wave off icing. Boston finishes up a 4-game road trip in Vancouver on Saturday. As Lou and I talked about earlier, it's Edmonton and the Philadelphia Flyers. 1:30 start Saturday afternoon. We've got a fight. Jones and Aspero. And immediately kind of wrestled to the ice that never quite materialized. But nevertheless, Jones dropping the gloves with Aspero. And they'll be going for the remainder of the evening.
I don't mind this from Jones. Not going away quietly here. Aspero's had a strong game for the Bruins, too. Each guy 5 minutes for fighting on this one happened behind the play.
Jones's first fight as an Oiler, correct?
A little bucket here. So this starts off right here, some cross checks. And then just continues to carry on. And Jones says,
Like, how does the guy get away with cross-checking somebody so fucking much?
quick tilt.
Like, it's just stupid.
That 1:30 matinee for Edmonton will be against the Philadelphia Flyer club that's been hovering around that Metro Division lead, but ran in to the Calgary Flames tonight.
It's the Boston Bruin way, bunch of fucking cowards.
Some
Let Rose.
Angle to Regula. Shot. Frederick looking for it. Final minute now. The Boston about to claim a resounding win.
I disagree with that, but okay. It's not really what happened, but okay. Outsmarted bullshit. Outworked, yes. Outsmarted, no. Out-hockeyed, no. Like, if you're gonna talk stupid, man, why show up with 2 minutes left in the fucking stream to just talk stupid? Like, I get it. You may not be the brightest tool in a fucking shed, but don't say stupid shit like that.
Just 10 minutes, and this is about bringing in the new year more than anything else.
Yeah, this can't wind down fast enough. He has 2-3 right hands here, though. And that's what I'm saying for Yanmark. He can't get that stick.
I'm sorry, bud, but don't talk stupid. Like, outsmarted? Fuck off. No way.
Especially when you're going up against the guy the size of Zadorov.
They definitely didn't get outworked. Look at the fucking shot total. Outworked. They got out-goalied, yeah. Sure, Swayman was a better goalie tonight. But to say they got outworked, oh, fuck, man. Just... Sometimes some of you kids that say the stupidest shit need to be held accountable for saying stupid shit. Zadorov's a retard. Couldn't hack it playing in Calgary, so he asked for a trade to get away from Edmonton. He's got worked. Every time Calgary played the Oilers, he got worked. Get me out of Calgary, I can't play here. The Oilers beat me up too badly.
Oilers for the third straight December will finish with 9 wins. Tonight won't be one of them, and here's the latest string.
Steps up on Corrali here. Once he's down, he gives him a few extra for
Take away that 5-on-3 Boston had, they got a nothing game.
Corrali says enough of that. He gets up, and they don't
Ingram was his own worst enemy.
more or less fall on the ice in the wrestling, so
I agree, Nick.
respectively.
Ingram was his own worst enemy tonight, and that's how I'm going to say it, and that's how it's going to be, because that's the fucking truth. Ingram was the worst Oiler tonight. You can't have your goalie be the worst Oiler. 3 goals were softies that went in on him. The 5-on-3 was because he played the puck in the trapezoid. Be better.
The final 10 seconds of 2025, come on.
Pasternak got away with a bunch of slashes and cross-checks that led to a fucking goal, by the way. But I digress. His name's Pasternak. He's allowed to. He plays for the Boston Bruins. The Atlantic Division. Where Gary Bettman sucks a lot of cock. You play in the Atlantic, you get away with a lot more. Don't believe me? Where's the cup gone through for the last 3 or 4 seasons? Or for the last 6 or 7 seasons? The Atlantic Division. Anywhoosies. I think he blocked it on purpose. But that's just my thoughts. I could be wrong. That second one he definitely didn't block on purpose, but the first one he did. I need to put you down, and you're going to cry, and that's okay. Oh yeah, Sportsnet, let's talk to fucking dude Pasternak. Holy shit. Gonna watch a movie while I do this shot with y'all. Anyways, guys, Happy New Year to all you little special people out there. For all you that wanted Stuart Skinner gone, congratulations, this is what you get. You have no starting goalie. When's your starting goalie coming back, Edmonton? Not till late January. Salute. Cheers to that, you ungrateful little bastards. My name's Matt for OilersFanReaction. Cheers. See you guys in the new year. A block is a block is a block. Fuck off, Rose. It is a good thing the Oilers are still in first place in the Pacific Division. Would have been better for them to be lone in the first place mark, but first place is first place. My name is Matt. We'll see you guys January... whenever the game against after Philadelphia is. I will not be available for the Saturday game. So I'll see you guys next week. Deuces.